This is
Bum 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 bum
the Mitch,
bum bum
Moose,
bum bum
LB,
bum bum bum.
up
Dun to the chat to the dun to the chat to the dun to the chat to the dun dun
podcast.
to the chat to the dun to the chat to the dun to the chat to the dun.
That's probably not our best.
No, it's probably not one of the better ones,
No,
but
it's
it's
definitely-
it's in there now,
that was-
and we'll forget about it. And
Yeah.
I think we really are due for a jingle of some sort.
Yeah, jingle companies out there, please.
Someone, please, for the love of God, write us a jingle.
Yeah, look, I'm going to do something that I don't really want to do mid-pod, but I need to turn that flippy screen. So I'm going to leave you in charge of talking for a couple.
I don't think I can handle talking for a couple of seconds by myself. Whoop. Thank God you're back.
Anyway, man, how you going?
Good, man. How you going?
Yeah, bro. I'm
Friday the 5th.
It
of
is the
October.
5th. Yeah, we're running a little bit late.
It's very late. Lucky
On-
we're not live.
Yeah, lucky we don't do that.
I think we should, but
Eventually, we'll definitely eventually go live. And just for the viewers and the listeners at home, we do have a bit of a live audience in the studio today. We do have the beautiful LB with us.
LB Cam. That's it. We promised
LB
it,
Cam,
and now it's
baby.
here.
And
LB Cam or Up Cam.
Yeah,
Let the people decide. What
Yeah.
They like.
I think LB can.
LB
Mhm.
Cam, yeah.
I just I'm
Makes
just
it
really
mine.
I'm just really glad to have this happening. So
I think he should take his hat off. There's a shadow on his face.
nah, bro. We're filming on a GoPro, bro.
So
The
it's gonna be
GoPro
shit.
is,
It's gonna
is
be-
currently black screen with a red flicker. Is
That means we're good.
That means
Alright,
we're recording.
alright.
That means you're about to be a hero, a
Well,
GoPro hero.
You're about to.
Yeah, I'm not very up to date with the GoPro functionality. So thank you for,
Yeah.
I was getting quite stressed down here. I thought I'm not on camera anymore. LB Cam is a disaster, but it's back. It's back and it's all happening
No, mate,
down here.
you're good.
Yeah. How was your day, dude?
Today was all right, man. The rain kind of has been a bit shit this week. As I'm trying to pull.
Do you know what the worst part is? Is that it's not even like proper rain. It's like shit cunt rain.
Well, it was like meant to rain all day today, and where I was, it
Yeah.
didn't rain. I
Yeah.
cancelled a concrete pour because it was meant to rain.
Yeah.
But apparently here, like at Dad's house or my house,
Mm.
pissed down.
Yeah. I was out at Menai. It actually bucketed down. I got a flat tire.
Yeah, dude, talk
then-
about the flat tire, man.
So this is people aren't probably going to understand this.
I think people who have seen a tire before or know what a tire looks like will understand this.
All
story.
right. So you got your tire. You got your tire cap.
We're
that goes-
talking about the cap.
Yeah, the cap on the valve, right? So woke up, I'm like, oh man, that looks like a bit of a flat tire. So drove myself to the service station, get the air compressor, put it on, and doing its thing. I'm like, cool, pull it off, and the valve, dude, like-
So not while you were driving, while you were filling it up.
while
at
I was
the
filling it up, bro,
servo.
the valve, like so the golden valve thing, the gold,
the
part.
whole stick part. That
Yeah, the
comes out?
stick, yeah.
The golden
Dude.
valve.
I don't know how else to describe it.
No, I know what you mean. The part where you put the air into on the tire.
The golden valve, Moose Goose.
Yeah, the golden valve. I guess that's it, man.
Dude, it completely like, boom.
And like, where were you in relation to where it shot past you?
Oh, like no, I was pretty quick. I got out of the way.
It would have been a bit of pressure.
Mitchell
shooting
O'Connor
that
is
thing out.
agile.
Yeah,
Fuck.
dude, honestly.
If that had caught your eyeball, you may have been a pirate Mitch.
Yeah, dude, it would have been interesting,
Not
but
pirate moose.
wasn't the case.
Mm.
So yeah, and then from that, I then went and played basketball with a friend of mine, who don't get me wrong, like I go to the court every now and again, and like I shoot hoops, never like ever verse anyone.
Mm-hmm.
We went to this indoor court, because it was
It was
raining.
raining today.
Yeah, and there was these two young kids, 16-year-olds. Mind you, these
Okay.
16-year-olds.
How old are you for the listeners at home?
27.
All right.
All right, and these young kids absolutely wiped the floor with us, bro. I've never played like actual just pick up basketball before. I shot one 3-pointer, but like I think the final score would have
Get around me!
I think the final score would have been like, I don't know, like 35 to
To
like
3.
nah, Willsy got a couple points, so like maybe like 35 to 9 or something.
Were
like,
these kids dunking? Like,
Nah,
were these
nah, nah, nah,
actually
nah.
getting shat on?
They weren't dunking us, but dude, they were running circles around us.
And they probably seen two dudes just having fun, and they're like, "We're gonna go fucking
We're
these
gonna
dudes
fucking
up.
ruin these guys today.
Yeah,
We're gonna
dude.
fuck their day up for
Yeah.
sure."
Yeah, man. So, yeah, dude, got absolutely schooled by these kids. And then I was like, oh, I'm like, dude, you must play like Division 1. He goes, nah, bro, I played Division 3. And I was like, Fuck.
Puts it into perspective how shit you actually are.
Yeah, dude. Not good.
That
So
one hurts, that
NBA,
one hurts.
yeah. NBA career?
Yeah,
Never.
stick to 2K, bro.
I'm not even good at that,
Nah,
dude.
Yeah,
That's
It's
tough
so
game.
hard.
I can't play 2K
Bit of a
either.
tough game.
Yeah.
Always getting penalised for stealing incorrectly.
Yeah.
I don't understand the rule, but
Dude,
Well, you can't steal.
yeah, dude,
That seems to be the rule. That you
I tried
cannot
to play
steal.
basketball when I was a kid, like when I was like 13. I went and played, like, and joined like a full team and stuff. And I literally played 2 games and then quit because I couldn't wrap my head around fouls and like,
Yeah.
can't make contact there. That's a defensive foul. That's an offensive foul. And I was just like, oh.
I
just
was in
how
the
you get
basketball
fucked,
team when
yeah.
I was in like year 6.
Mm,
And I don't mean to toot my own horn,
Mm.
but I was pretty fucking good.
I
Yeah?
doubt it.
yeah, yeah. Is there any proof?
Where's
of
the
that?
video evidence?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Where's
bro.
anyone else that was there?
Lynn
yeah.
was there.
Yeah.
She would, Lynn?
Yeah.
She would know for sure. She'd
Yeah.
back me up. I'm pretty sure I was the captain. I just remember hogging the
The
ball a lot,
captain?
always missing.
Well, man, you miss every shot you don't take. You know what I mean?
I was taking all the shots.
Yeah.
Still
Well,
missing.
that's
I
yeah.
don't think we were very successful.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So it was an interesting day for me.
That's
so
good, man.
yeah.
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Good for you.
I appreciate that, man.
I hope that your basketball career hasn't peaked. I hope that there's still a little bit of room left to move because I hate
think-
for you to finish it on that low note.
I think I've hit my ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Maybe it's
but
time to deflate the
Yeah.
the sporting that the basketball brand.
yeah.
Deflate it and put it in
Yeah.
a drawer and forget about it.
Well, let's move on. Let's move on from my disappointing defeat and let's move on to more tasty things. And
This is I'm very much looking forward to this.
so for the listener and the viewer, we do have 2 sets of biscuits in front of us right now.
one's
and
good and one sucks.
yeah,
Big
well,
time.
hey, it's going to be judged by you
I
guys
want to
back
eat
at
a
home.
biscuit and also want to brush my teeth
Okay,
at
so
the same time.
Here's how it's gonna work.
Mind you, whoa.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, my bad. Mind you, this is going to be a new segment on the show, which is going to be the beer and bicky, and
Beers
it's
and
going to
bickies.
be beers and bickies.
Beers and bickies.
Beers and
Get it
bickies.
fucking right, bro.
Sorry, man.
I thought
And-
the other way was good too.
Yeah, thanks.
Beers
Elliot.
and bickies, bro.
Yeah. All right. Well, no, but how are we eating it? We're eating the bicky first. We're eating the beer first.
Bicky and beers just doesn't sound right though.
But would you honestly eat a biscuit before?
You stopped me from getting a beer out before.
Because you're
literally.
going to ruin the taste of the biscuit by drinking the beer
that
first.
biscuit is gonna suck anyway. I'm happy that it's going up against the Tim Tam. So what we got Tim Tam and mint slice. So anyone that's normal would know that mint slice sucks
Yeah.
and Tim Tams are good.
Well, we're about to find out, and you guys are also going to help us find out because this is going to be the Great Australian Bick Off.
The great Australian biscuit.
So we're tying this in with our beer review into a bicky review, and we're going to taste. We've already set up the rounds. Like Moose was up late at night figuring out algorithms, Pythagoras, like to figure out how we can make this work to have each biscuit versus each other.
Just so everyone knows, I was on the Arnotts website for at least an hour and a half on Wednesday or Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Trying to go through all the different Arnotts biscuits, and there are so fucking many biscuits, just FYI.
Yo, shout out Arnotts for
Shout
liking
out to
our
Arnotts,
our video the other day.
And to Jordan TD touchdown Anderson.
Yeah.
What do you think it stands for? Just to go
TD.
into the Jordan Anderson
The dead shit.
part,
Jordan,
the
the
vlog
dead
man.
shit.
Mate, if you want a good vlog,
Yeah.
you want to put langers in it. Because all of Jordan's good videos
Yeah, hey,
have
Jordan.
the LB in it. So yeah, there was a bit of a confusion there because it said we've made it and Jordan was there and Arnotts were there, and I was like, who they're talking about? I'm unsure.
You can see it going both ways here.
To be completely honest with you, I had no idea where you're going with then, and then it triggered in my mind, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Jordan
You
liked the
shared
thing
it.
as well."
Yeah.
At the same
Yeah,
time.
I get it. But yeah, so
Shout out to Jordan.
shout out to Arnotts, more importantly.
Yep.
And I
Back to
think
the Arnotts.
I think we go round one.
Round one.
Round one. So round one, guys. Mint Slice versus Tim Tam. Be sure to leave a comment on our YouTube channel on what biscuit you do prefer.
I think we'll put a poll up on Instagram.
We
one day
will. We
next
will
week
do.
too.
We will do it. Yeah, we'll do a poll on the week, but we'll do it the day before we film, just so we have a clear, winner and which biscuit it goes on.
So the three of us will eat.
Yep.
The majority of rules.
Yep.
So if, for instance, two of us like Tim Tams. and-
Without even eating it, I think we can.
I think we can.
Put
Anyway,
the
let's
scores
just
on the
try it.
board.
Maybe they've changed the recipe for.
Maybe they have moose
for
goose.
these
I
biscuits.
probably just haven't had a mint slice in a
They
minute.
stink, man. Straight off the bat, I just am
Yeah,
not.
brushing my teeth.
I'm not
yeah.
interested.
Alright.
Exact same.
Where's
So-
your?
We got them both here, bro.
You're gonna go both. You gotta like eat
All right, min slice.
min slice.
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Up.
Refreshing. You don't think so?
It's not as bad as I thought.
Yeah. Min slices are good.
I'm gonna have to eat my hat too. It wasn't. It's not the worst thing ever. I thought. Oh my
Okay,
God.
sorry. I don't ever buy these for myself, and still won't after this.
Mm.
But there is a slight biscuity part at the bottom, and then the minty slice part at the top, covered in chocolate. My hands are just getting all chocolatey. So,
Yeah.
are we gonna rate these out of 5 as well?
Nah, just purely 1v1.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll be here for fucking 3 hours talking about fucking biscuits and beers. The Biscuit and Beers podcast with Mitch and Moons.
Just a spin off, bro.
A spin-off. That's our OnlyFans. We do it naked. All right. I don't know about you. I've let that. I've got it. I know the taste in my mouth. I feel like I can just go straight into the tam.
I'm still chilling, bro. Give me a minute.
Right.
I'm gonna have some water.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just so
Actually,
you know.
let's clean the palate.
Mm.
It's important. You're gonna clean. You can clean it with that if you want, bro.
Yeah.
But
No,
I
no,
can't.
no. I can't. I will. Oh, fuck, that's gross as shit. Give me some of that.
Yeah, no worries.
This is a COVID safe podcast.
Yeah. So, for those wondering what's going on and you're not watching on YouTube, you're just having some water, clean the
Okay.
palate, ready for the Tim Tam.
Ready for Tim Tam?
Tim Tam.
One of the great
Cheers.
biscuits all time.
If you aren't watching on YouTube, you're missing out on LB Cam. So what are you doing?
Okay. Straight off the bat, doesn't taste like I just brushed my teeth. Better than the mint slice. All in favor of Tim Tam winning this round, raise your hand. All in favor of it not winning.
Yep.
Yep.
This is hard. Give me a minute.
Wow.
Mm.
You've already been outvoted.
I am
Sorry,
gonna go.
sorry for the chewing sounds too. They're gonna get chewing sounds in your
Oh, yeah.
ears.
That's all right, man. ASMR, bro. People live like this.
I was getting closer to it. What an idiot.
People have a chewing fetish.
Well, so how it's going to work is that we've obviously all come to the agreement that Tim Tam is the greater biscuit. So
Yep.
we'll add one extra vote as a collective onto your vote
Mhm.
for you guys at home. So please get onto the YouTube, drop a comment of which you prefer, and then obviously participate in the Instagram poll when we do put that up.
Fucking old mate can't wait.
Oh,
Give me a beer.
Itching.
Straight out of Bickies into beers.
Well, that's the
This-
whole segment. So
This
it
week
makes
we're
sense.
reviewing KB Lager. Does its best work on the Footy Show with Reg Reagan. For anybody who's familiar with that, this is the whole reason I wanted it, bro.
I had one earlier on.
Reg Reagan,
Really?
Reg Reagan.
Do you want one?
I had one earlier on.
Right.
Bam, bam.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Not a fan.
So these will get a rating out of 5.
It was
Right.
yuck.
Okay.
Not to,
Cheers, bro.
gone into bias you, but
Not a fan. You're not giving me high hopes here,
yeah,
LB. Well, you seem to just.
But the moose goose or anything. Oh yeah.
This isn't the first time I've had this beer, so I have had a dabble earlier today and last week and before that.
I think we move on. I
Oh,
don't
we're
think
gonna come back to it like we did last week.
Yeah, we're gonna come back to it
Yep.
because I need to give that a bit more
Yeah.
time to simmer. I need to get the
I'm
Tim Tam.
still getting the biscuits out of
I
my
need to get the
teeth.
Tim Tam and the min slice out of my.
Before the podcast started today, we had Nick Vella in here.
Mm,
That was a fucking cracker time.
definitely, I definitely think moving forward we do need to get some guests on.
Yeah.
and
I
just
think we get through these first
yeah,
10 or so episodes.
yeah.
But Nick will definitely be a guest. For
We need to
anyone who wants
figure
that to
out. We need to
happen.
figure out how we can get a third person into this shot.
I think we might have to put the camera down there
Mm.
where LB is. Well, no, then we'll get a 4-person seating up here.
Originally, I thought I was bang smack in the middle of you two. I was like, hey, oh, here I go in the middle.
You're a
Mitch,
add-on.
LB, and Moose. Yahoo. And then I've been, down the dungeon.
You ain't cool.
Down.
Unless you pee your pants.
Oh, it's a badass shirt, Moose. I wish I was wearing
One
that
of the
shirt.
great shirts.
Do we wanna
Nice hat, bruh.
It's good, man. It fits nicely. It's nice and comfortable.
Mm.
Looks badass.
Yeah, we do. We still need to
Covering
actually-
up that haircut, hey?
Yeah, I'm growing it. Tell me what you think about that.
I think you should get an afro. I think you should get like a
Really?
comb, like the afro combs, and like
seems,
start combing it out, bro.
seems ridiculous.
I
It
just
does.
think it would be a
Yeah.
great part for your character.
Mm.
Izo wants to know what
Um,
your character name entrance theme is going to be.
He
and
did. He did specifically say before we started filming. He
Yeah.
did not want to talk about that, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Confidential.
I didn't hear that. Where was I sitting?
In this same room, bro.
Ah, mustn't have been in the room.
But yeah, with the hair, I've never grown it like any longer than you know.
Dude, I have
Just
to.
the top.
I have to admit, man. I feel like it's something you need to do if you go through life without having long
think
hair
so.
that you can tie up or a shaved head.
I think so.
Yeah, that's. I feel like you're just restricting yourself from living. I did the whole long hair thing. I don't know how girls do it. It's fucking annoying.
Oh yeah.
I feel sorry.
And their hair always looks magnificent.
Oh,
Mostly.
dude, credit to
You
the
know?
chicks out there.
Mostly.
Let's give it
Good
the
on
moment for the
them.
ladies.
Moment for the ladies.
Yeah.
Moment for the
Yeah,
ladies of the pod.
Because honestly, like, fuck that. I hated it. Having to brush my hair every morning, man.
Hey, I've done it both ways. I've done it where I didn't brush my hair and I just let it dread up and
Dude,
it
it
got
was,
pretty
you
gross.
stank.
Dude, I smell good.
Bro, if you smell good, if you were trying to attract bin chickens, that's what you would have smelled like,
What's wrong
bro.
with bin chickens, bro?
They're not good, man.
Look, I come to terms with that.
Mm.
Willingly shaved it all off, got a bowl cut,
Yeah.
then grew it back out nice.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. But
And then I got
LB,
over that and got a mullet.
I support you and your long hair growing.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Like it's
it is
really,
tough.
it's really gonna be tough.
It will be tough.
You'll
bro.
go through a phase where it's like that real like annoying like fuck I'm done with it, but that's when you need to pull strong.
Mm.
You
just
need
need
to
to-
push through and wear hats. Hats are a key.
Yeah, that's why I got this hat from Moose.
yeah, it's key.
You know, now I have like a gym hat which smells disgusting, and
Yeah.
now,
You
should
now,
wash
now
it,
this is my
bruh.
going out hat for
You
podcast.
think about washing the hat?
Could do.
Didn't think of that.
It depends. Isn't
Moose, you're a genius.
Isn't an athletic hat though? Is it a hat that can be washed?
I
Yeah,
think
Moose.
once I wash them, they come out better.
Oh wow.
No. Just another quality Moose construction
Moose.
product.
Well, you don't fucking like them, so.
Wow.
I just don't like the backstrap, bro.
Moodiness.
Doesn't
man,
doesn't
you
stay tight enough.
you rocked where you hats for ages.
But
And
he's
then
one.
as soon it's the same fucking hat.
Conflict on the podcast.
It's the
Row.
same hat. It's got a Where You tag on the back of it.
Getting the
Shout
claws
to
out,
Where
Moose
You
Goose.
If that company's
Woo.
still rolling.
Shout
But
out
yeah,
to
I will have to say it does get a bit,
I've never had a problem
it
with it.
loses
The strength.
Yeah, loses strength, baby.
Yeah.
Ah, well.
Anyway,
Yeah.
do we want to
On
move
the
on?
bigger and
I
better
like those
things.
hats where it's like a stretch fit and it doesn't have a
Mm,
connection part at the
Yeah.
back. It just sits on.
yeah,
Those are badass.
yeah,
Bucket hats are pretty good.
yeah,
Might get a bucket hat from MooseCon.
yeah, dude. I reckon you get around it. Do
Ooh.
you reckon we move on to
One
some
of those full wide brim like school hats
We're trying to move on, but we keep. Yeah, I think one of them.
with
or
the
one
neck cover.
With the dude, the neck cover is very important for summer.
I reckon we found out that LB has like this hat obsession. LB up hat man.
Neck cover, drawstring, tied up around the
Actually,
chin.
dude, I have the perfect hat that you would like, bro. It's so do you know like the stand-up paddleboarding hats? And like it has like a neck strap and it has like a mullet flap and it's a wide brim hat. Like
Isn't that what I just described?
Sounds like quite the contraption.
I wasn't listening to you. Sorry, bro.
So when LB tells,
Rule number one of the
you
podcast.
were sitting next to me.
Listen to the other
Yeah,
members.
dude,
Anyway.
I got some issues. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah.
That's enough. That's enough chat about hats
For now,
for now until we get back into wanting to chat about
Until
hats.
LB
can I just have
brings
another
up
Tim
again.
Sam?
Yeah, I guess so. If the
Hey,
Tim Cams
Steph.
can magically
Hook
appear.
us up
Mate.
with the Tim Sam.
Yep, thank you.
Cheers, bro.
Well, I guess we should leave.
From our mystery guests who are in the room, I've been shown that hat, Mitchell. It's a badass hat.
Mm.
I like it. No.
Oh yeah? That's
Yeah.
pretty much what I want. Put a
Yeah.
moose on that. We're
Yeah.
ready to go.
Like a big one on the back too. Like it.
Can I also have the mint slices back, please?
Hey.
Not because I want to eat them, just purely because if we want to
Throw
get
'em in the
sponsored
bin.
by Arnott, we need to do some product.
Big time. Because we're gonna sell the Arnotts.
It'll be right. Moving on to some viewer questions. Once again, I do just want to say that it actually is so overwhelming and nice to have people actually like write in.
I actually,
I'm
I actually.
What are you
am-
laughing about? bro?
I love this podcast.
I'm not.
It's
I'm
so
not
much
privy
fun.
to the questions as of yet.
Mm.
How many did we get?
This,
As in,
well,
Okay,
I only put it up. I put it up this morning, and there would have been
Yeah.
like maybe 10 or 15 questions.
that's pretty good, man.
Dude, and
That's
like
very
it's
good.
it's actually nice that there's a good like little we're building like a cool little fan base and
It
people
is.
actually enjoy the pod and actually get around it, and it means a lot because we actually do
Mm.
put a bit of effort into this,
Big time.
and like
Big
know
time.
we're obviously chasing the big money from Arnotts, but at the
It's
moment,
not all chocolate biscuits and KB lager. There is a lot of work that goes.
A lot
in
of behind the scenes.
yeah,
There's
so
lots of phone calls, lots of forgotten
Yeah.
conversations.
mainly on my
um,
behalf,
But I
During
would
the
just like to say
podcast.
thank you to everybody.
Yeah,
I was going to
so-
bring this up, but you already kind of did. So
yeah,
thanks to everybody that listens and comments and shares, and
Mm.
we just want Adrian to stop sending us dumb questions.
Adrian.
That's
Wow.
it.
Anyway, let's move on to one of the questions that was asked, and it's more directed at me. And it was, how did I get sponsored by Polygon bikes?
Yeah, Bicycle Online's the same thing.
Yeah. Well, so Bicycle Online is the distributor of Polygon bikes.
Okay.
And so if you obviously know me and have seen any of my riding videos, I'm absolutely shithouse at riding bikes. I am not talented. So I definitely didn't get sponsored because I'm good at riding bikes. It purely came from, long story short, I ordered the bike. I did an unboxing video on YouTube. I swore so much in it.
Really?
That video now has, I think, maybe like 30,000 views on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah. And so the dude from Bicycles Online, who was in charge of the social media at the time, reached out, told me to apply for the ambassador program. And, you know, it's all sort of been that, man.
Yeah.
We're moving into a world where companies are more interested in like sponsoring people who can offer great marketing content. Marketing content, real hilarious, huh?
I'm not laughing. I'm loving at him.
Yeah, he's just trying to be. He's just trying to.
I was looking at his shirt. And I was like, it's a badass shirt.
Thanks, man.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I think I was trying to read it, but I think I know what it says now.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, manifest your madness, bro. I'm all about it.
That's what I'm all about too. I wake up in the morning. I'm like, let's manifest some madness, baby.
Let's fucking do it. But yeah, so to answer your question, I got sponsored because I make daily, weekly content that other companies can use for marketing.
You do a good job at it too.
Which
Thanks.
again is very impressive.
Thank you.
Very
Thank you.
impressive.
Very good.
Now onto the next question. So I like this sort of how we're into two right now, and then we'll move on to some actual topics.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Cool, that's
then
good.
we will then actually do what we're doing. So the next question: would you rather put your penis inside of Lindsay Lohan right now,
2021.
2021,
Yeah.
or
as of now.
2021 Britney Spears? I'm going Britney.
Yeah.
It's Britney, bitch.
It's Britney, bitch.
Yeah, and I'll tell you the reason why.
Please do.
Because if there's a slim chance that her and her dad can like come together so she can take her money and I could get a percentage, I'd be a very happy guy.
I'm gonna go Lindsay.
Yeah.
I've had a crush on Lindsay Lohan for a very long time.
Since
Like
Disney days?
I feel like Mean Girls and what else was she in?
Herbie? Was that?
Yeah,
that
she was
one?
in Herbie.
Bring it
Freaky Friday.
Oh yeah.
She
Yeah.
was in some other shit. I think I've seen her like nudes as well, which got around that when I was a bit younger. So I'm gonna have to go Lindsay,
Very
and I feel like
inappropriate.
well, we're in the potty, mate.
Mate,
Telling truths, baby.
up, baby.
And I think that she'd be great to go on a bender with.
Well, yeah, her record does show that she'd be pretty good at
I
that.
think she'd be great at bendering. She
Yeah.
may fucking pose a bit of a challenge for me. The old bender books.
I don't know, man. I've seen you piss in your own mouth, dude. So
This
I
is
don't-
the second
I don't-
time you've brought this up on the podcast.
we're gonna.
Maybe that's gonna get linked.
I did.
That's the
have a video.
OnlyFans.
I did have a video,
Oh, it's getting
or was it a
spicy.
photo?
That is a photo, and I'm
Either
just
one.
passed out. I think my dick's out though.
Oh.
We could put that up. We'll just like black the dick out. It's only going to be a little dot anyway.
Very
A little
minor.
dot, just like
very minor
a
work.
little square, just right there where the dick should be.
Very quick photoshopping.
That
LB,
was one of the great
Lindsay,
moments.
or
Here we
Brittany,
go.
or Brittany.
I'm not gonna delve into these sort of
That's fair. He's above that. That's
questions
cool.
of mine. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You're
I have
above
such
that.
a moral standard.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
don't think we
gosh.
should. I don't think
Someone
we should
make a
talk about
statue
women
out
like
of
that.
me.
No, we should.
Yeah.
No, and I agree with that. I respect that. But hey, the people asked, we answer.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably
So-
Adrian.
it was probably, it actually wasn't. But on the topic of men trying to shoot their shot,
Oh,
Please tell me we're about to start talking about Shane Warne.
we're about to talk about the king,
the Spin
oath.
King.
the king, the relentlessness of this man.
Yep.
Like, you don't get 700 wickets, 700 plus Australian Test wickets
Australian Test wickets.
without bowling some
some
dots.
first class shit.
That's
Yeah.
true.
He would have bowled at least 40,000 dots in his time.
If
I could probably find that information.
If he's taken 700 wickets,
Yeah, that's all right.
There we go.
you are here in the end to Google shit when we don't know the answer of it.
Yeah.
So don't forget that, bro.
If you can find that statistic, that'd be fantastic to know.
I will.
Yeah,
How many
cool.
balls has Shane Ward bowled?
There were dots.
That were dots.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. Because for those who don't know, some chick on Married at First Sight, I don't know who the fuck she is. I don't really
Was it
care.
the Bachelorette?
Ah,
I
look,
don't
man,
fucking know.
it doesn't matter.
But
But
not the point of the story.
but the point of the story is that Warney was just not taking no for an answer. And I'm not saying that he was like, going over the line. It's just that she would just read no reply him and he would just keep going.
Some would say that is over the line. Some would say
that's a bit how you go.
you need to know when to stop.
But
But, I feel like
But it was never aggressive. Like
wasn't
you can
aggressive.
you can read the comments. It's just
yeah.
like, what are you doing?
I
You
heard
keen
her
to meet
talking
up.
about
He's
it.
probably had a couple too many.
I'm thinking that's
Hawaiians.
exactly what's happened.
And
He's
he's-
been on the source a little bit too long. Maybe some other stuff. We can't speculate on that. But he's just been persistently trying to get old love round. What was he saying? He said something like, "Oh, I'm in Sydney this weekend for a shoot, but I'll be back in Melbourne next week, so we better catch up before I go back." And she
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, it's 10:30 at night."
And like
Leave me alone.
yeah, the king sort of does that, man. And like I'd love to know the age difference because Warney is fucking old.
We have spoken about this before on the podcast where if you're Shane Warne, you just get a pass to do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, like
I
you've served your country. Like you
Mm.
took 700 plus Australian wickets.
Yep.
You took us through the golden eras of Australian cricket.
King of spin.
Like I wanted blonde, like bleached tipped hair because he had it.
And
I wanted to wear speed dealers when he was wearing speed
I wanted to
dealers.
smoke diaries in the pavilion.
Yeah.
So
How'd we go on the dots?
Do we? Nah, nothing.
Nothing. I reckon that'd be a
Yeah.
lot though.
if he got 700 wickets,
Plus 700 plus.
700 plus wickets, then he would have fucking bowled a fuckload more balls than that.
Ooh, yeah.
708 wickets.
Mm.
No, I'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he would have bowled a lot of dots.
There would
But-
have been a few dots in there for sure.
Yeah. But it is getting into that time of the year. People are, there's some love in the air moving around Christmas and stuff like that. People are a bit more, adventurous and like, especially with how, everyone's free and stuff like that. But I believe you have like a bit of a story on the Christmas vibe that you wanted to elaborate on and just
Dude.
your thoughts. And because I can tell you for a fact that I walked into fucking Woolworths today and yes, I got hit with fucking favorite Christmas boxes. And I was like, whoa, man.
I'm not a
Favorite
fan.
Christmas boxes.
I'm not a
Yeah.
fan of Christmas songs, Christmas carols. I'm just this doesn't really.
Well, that's from a
Stroke
work.
me the
That's
right
from a
way.
work thing. For you.
Yeah, but when you're listening to the
What a
radio
Grinch.
and they're playing fucking Christmas songs, I'm like, turn this shit off.
It's too early.
It's just too early on fucking Christmas Eve, if you ask me. I say fucking can it. I don't want to hear it. But to be putting up Christmas lights at 10:30 at night on a Tuesday, come on, bruh.
Bro, sometimes you
Come on, bruh. Go to
Is
bed.
this something that like
I've seen this happen.
has
I've seen this
occurred?
happen. Yes, old mate on the roof on a ladder putting Christmas lights up on his fucking
Nah, he's
roof.
just getting it done, eh?
10:30 at night. It's like, bro, go to
Where'd it
bed.
go?
just needs to rip and tear. Just need to get them lights up, bro.
It's like
Well, he
like,
goes,
you
I'm
know,
home early. It was like 10:30. He goes, I'm home early. I'm normally not home till 11:30. I was like, oh, fuck, man, get some sleep. Fuck,
Do you know what's
the
crazy?
Christmas lights will be there tomorrow.
Do you know
It's
what's-
November 2nd, cuz.
Yeah.
Like, fuck me dead.
Do you know what's crazy is that bloke has found an extra 30 minutes in his day. Oh, do you know what's a really good idea?
All right, that's 10:30 at night.
Do you know what's really good?
I feel like I want to go to bed.
raising my power bill. you know what I want to do this year? I could pay shitloads
Well,
of money.
The next day I had a look at it. Well, sorry, that night I was chatting to him and he goes, yeah, it's only half done. And then the next day I seen it and there was fuckloads of lights up there.
Yeah,
He
he's
goes,
a
I've got more to
passionate-
do. It's like, dude.
Must bring him heaps of joy. Like they
It
look at the
must,
house and
bro.
go, "Look what I did."
Yeah,
you know?
as
they,
kids and
they
stuff
get
like
Do you
that.
know what though?
Yeah,
Do
maybe
you know,
a kids thing. You know,
I'll be straight.
We weren't Christmas light doers.
I
Like
think we're-
Kathy's,
I think
Kathy's
we-
got Christmas lights up on her tree 24/7. They're up all year
I
round.
think at one point we like wrapped like one like railing
Mm.
and said that's enough.
That's enough. yeah.
So Steph and I, last year we left buying a Christmas tree to literally like 3 days before Christmas.
As you do.
And that Christmas tree is like this weird skinny tree that has all these lights on it permanently.
Yep.
And
tree to buy.
it still is exactly where it was when we bought it. It didn't go.
Actually.
It hasn't gone away. It's just become a decorative piece in the lounge room. and then we put it behind a couch. And now that Christmas is back, we'll pull it out of the couch and put it so it's visible.
That's
Okay,
so good.
cool.
It's like our Christmas tree. You got to get it out of the box.
Yeah.
It's in our
the
storage
shed.
area. Then we
Yeah.
got to pull all the bits out and put the shit.
I don't think we've
man.
we've run baubles or any of that sort of
I
shit
don't
for a
know.
while.
Yeah,
Wayne was
I
saying-
think it's we can turn ours on. And it's got like the.
Well, that's what
the
he's saying.
lights
Is it
on
the
it.
same thing?
Mm.
Yeah.
So that's how ours is.
I remember Mum was just like back when I was a kid. Oh, let's do the Christmas tree, and like
Yeah.
some families like must like it, but I was always like, I don't know about you, Moose, but I was like, damn it,
Yeah.
I just want to play Xbox, man. Leave me alone.
way, Mum.
But I will admit, look, I'm not a Grinch. I do enjoy a nice stroll with, my significant other and my dog.
'cause-
Through a nice, like, what is it, the Cascades?
I've been up there.
Yeah, they're
Definitely.
nice.
It's good to
nice.
go walking.
It's a good Christmas spirit. And like the hardest thing for me is that like once you sort of experience like a white Christmas over in like, the North America, and it's like next level Christmas, coming back home to Australia where you're sweating bullets and you have like kids running around with like getting hit in the shins with scooters and shit. You're just like,
Where
bro,
are you celebrating Christmas,
Oh, bro, down at Lemire Skate Park, bro.
Well, I've gone on walks with my significant other and my dog to the skate park and stand in front of kids riding scooters, bro. You're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Well, the best thing for me is just bowling bounces at Moose and
Yeah.
just, getting him out.
Yeah.
He's-
Yeah, I mean, look,
Moose
Christmas,
scoring no
the Boxing Day
runs.
Test match in the Langfield household. Really,
It's very competitive.
very
There's
competitive.
been
It's not
long
out.
years. It's been very
I
lots
don't
of
know
yelling.
about, I don't know. I feel like you would have done it too, where like, what was the third umpire? You flipped the bat.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah.
bat toss.
Flat,
Yeah.
Yeah,
crooked
hills
sides
and
out.
flats, bro.
If
Yeah.
you have any other
Actually-
method of, I would love to hear them. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
if it's not a
Um,
bat flip, well then
this
What are
is
you doing?
this is a public
Dad's not coming down.
this is a public service announcement actually. If you're a keen cricketer and want to come play 7th grade for LCC, we do need players. So
I had the most fun playing that year that I played. I
You-
played
you were-
terribly. I
you-
was
you were
hungover every day,
game. I know.
but I loved it.
It was a good time, man. Like it's a good time. Like, look, I'm opening bowler. Probably bat like 4. So if you want to come into the
Bit
team,
of a superstar.
yeah,
of
if
an
you want to come into
all-rounder.
the team, like
Australia's looking for another medal.
You have to
mate.
try out, and Mitchell needs to tell you if you're good enough or not.
but hey,
Oh,
yeah. So
fucking
anyway,
hell.
yeah, hit us up in the comments if you actually want to play
Mate,
cricket.
He's going to be.
There's
like,
going to be crickets in that fucking comment section, bro.
Yeah, probably.
Bam.
Yeah,
Good one,
that's
Goose
all right,
Moose.
man. That's all right. I'll stand up.
The
for
viewer
team.
is laughing their pajamas off.
Yeah. Maybe Adrian Hropic will want to come play. He
I don't-
loves cricket.
I feel like if
Robbie.
we keep talking about cricket, Adrian's just he sends me Snapchats where he's like skipping 15 seconds ahead when we're going through cricket chat.
Anyway,
he
let's-
hates it.
Let's
That wasn't very nice.
let's move on. Let's move on. Let's see you later to that conversation.
Sorry, what?
Let's see you later to that
Oh yeah,
conversation.
fucking sayonara.
Yeah.
Same means the same thing, just
Yeah.
in a different language. I
You
think.
didn't read the show notes because if you were smart enough to, you would have been like, "Oh, see you later. I know what he's trying to move into. This is a transition. Think about it, Moose.
What?
He's saying, see you later. What's in the
See you
show
later.
notes that would have any relevance to see you later?
See you later.
There's someone who says it in a song, and we're going to talk about her. Yep, you got it. It's there. You still don't have it.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking
Bam,
about.
bam.
Avril Lavigne, bro.
Oh,
You idiot.
Avril back.
Yes.
Ready to record more music.
I was a
We didn't talk about this
skater boy.
pre-show. I know it's in the notes, but we didn't actually speak about it specifically.
We spoke about it this morning.
Avril Lavigne, best known for saying "See you later" in the 2000s.
Yeah, she's back.
Yeah,
She's
what's
back,
she,
baby.
She's back.
She's back, signed to DTA Records, ready to record music.
Where's
Where's she
Travis.
been?
I don't know, bro.
I saw
It's
her.
like the
Boy.
sequel to Skater Boy.
Dude.
Skater Boy 2.
Dude, I saw her skating a mini pipe with Tony Hawk, and she ate shit.
Well, so she's come back the proper way. You come back from skate. You put Skater Boy out.
Yeah,
You become a skater girl.
Mm.
Then you release new music.
yeah.
That's the only way you can do these sorts of things.
Do you know what's crazy? Have you seen her like lately?
I've seen the photo of her on Instagram when she was with Travis, and she just looked the same.
Yeah, dude. It's just like
She's like, how old is she?
Oh.
LB, how old is Avril Lavigne?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I haven't, I might, just look for my,
That's
I haven't
your
seen
job.
her. And when you say Travis, was she with the Barkman?
Mm.
Travis has his own label, DTA, and now she
Mhm.
is signed to DTA. Travis,
Ah.
signs fucking lots of big artists these days. He's turning all these.
maybe he's trying to get
Oh,
some
so
of that.
is
I think he's
Travis Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say, I think it's the first female that he's signed.
Yeah,
What a
he's
signing.
probably trying to get some of that, that throwback money. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Do you know when people make a comeback? Comeback
Well,
money.
Skater Boy's probably
When
gonna
I've-
be getting played a lot.
When
on
I've typed
Spotify
in
now.
Avril Lavigne, it's like one of the headings is like for an article, why fans think Avril Lavigne died.
What?
Well, where's she been?
Don't know.
She has a doppelganger.
Yeah, and they think she was replaced by someone.
Wow,
Oh.
dude, have you
And,
watched
and
that?
was
Hang on
and
a
was
minute, hang on a
replaced by a clone named Melissa.
So the legit Avril dead, Melissa in, new Avril.
Wow,
It's all happening here on the podcast.
wow, that is crazy.
She is. Do you want to guess?
Dead.
No,
How old was she when she died?
I'm gonna say Avril is
Dead.
40.
She's gonna be
50, 48.
Can't no way.
No?
bro.
Lower?
She'd probably
Ooh.
be 36.
Wow, I'm
Ooh, very good.
Okay,
Very serious. One off.
37.
Say 58.
I said 37.
He
What
went
did you say
58,
before that?
then went 48,
Yeah.
and then
58.
I don't know.
Cunt.
Skater Boy was 30 years ago, Dad.
Skater Boy came out in the 80s, bro.
Yeah, look. Oh, wait, egg on my
It
face.
just took a long time
let's-
to hit the
let's-
mainstream.
Let's crack it. Egg on the face. Yeah,
Hey, this,
all right.
this KB Lager is pretty good.
I'm happy to have a yarn about it because I've got an opinion.
Okay, go.
So do I.
I reckon it's pretty bland. Hey,
Yeah.
Okay, honestly, there's
Like,
VBs in there. I'm gonna get stuck into them after I finish drinking.
of course you
beers.
are.
But the
Shock.
the KB comes from the Current United Brewery, which is
Mm.
the same place VB comes from, and a bunch.
Is
of
this a
other
sponsored
beers.
ad, bro? Like, what's
no,
going
no,
on?
No, reach out.
Really passionate.
Yeah.
It just tastes like watered down VB. If I'm honest with you.
It just doesn't taste like anything.
If it's from the same place, mate, surely that is.
Dad's analogy was pretty good. He goes, "Everybody pisses in the VB, but then only some people piss in the KB." Oh, thanks, Dad. Great analogy.
like, it's not bad, but it's also not
It's
great.
not VB.
Like,
I'm-
it doesn't have any actual
You
taste.
see, like most people would be like, "VB moose, that sucks."
Mm.
You know, like
Most people are fucking idiots too. So
Anyway, ready for a review out of 5?
yeah.
Honest though, because you literally sound like you're sucking this beer's dick right now. Honest review.
When did I suck the beer's dick?
Oh, well,
The
you seem
whole
to know
time.
about where it's fucking brewed.
Fucking says it on the can, bro. It's called being
I
able
know
to
when it was
read.
brewed. I know when it was established.
You've
I know
really
how-
lost your reading abilities. What's my arm tattoo say? And fucking what's it? Come on, bro.
Hey
Cold-
man, the arm
cold
tattoo was
gold.
so last week, man.
Cold
Come
gold.
on, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it a 3 again.
3?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this a 2.
Okay.
What would you give it? What would you give it? VB moose.
Oh, well, we all know what that is.
If it's out of 5, it's a 1,000.
Oh, wowie. VB, big fan.
Yep. So KB,
Not
2 out of 5.
bad. 25.
Let's move on. Do we want to talk a little bit of sport? Actually, hold on, just quickly. While we're on the topic of not being on this topic, I want to be on this topic.
Are you gonna ask me to remember something that we didn't speak about before? And I'm not gonna understand what you're talking about again.
No, but
Thank
it will be.
God for
It will
that.
be. It will be of relevance. This will be a quick little yarn.
Okay. Yarn it up.
So
Hey.
new yellow wiggle,
Yes.
right? And obviously we are big wiggle fans.
So old yellow wiggle Emma.
Yeah.
Mm.
So has been replaced by
New yellow wiggle.
new yellow wiggle, which I don't know her name, but what I do know is that she is getting significantly less in
Yeah.
terms of income compared to
Well,
previous wiggle.
Hang on.
If
she
you
is
start a
16,
new job,
right?
you probably start,
Yeah.
low on the old totem pole.
Yeah. Okay. But how low? So okay, let me do this right. So yellow wiggle, Emma, whatever her name was, Watkins, was on 750K a year
To be a wiggle.
to be a wiggle, bro. Anthony.
Someone
I'm
give me
gonna start,
750K.
yeah.
Wagging the fingers. Give
Where
me
were these
fucking money.
tryouts?
Do you know what they're doing? Do you know
were
what they're
there
doing with
tryouts?
these? Do you know what they're doing with these guns, bro? They're shooting tax agents, bro, so they don't have to pay the government. This is what they're doing. Get away from me. So Anthony Wiggle, bro, he's on over $1 million. Being a wiggle.
Anthony
Where are these
Blue.
Blue.
So
your sources like
also,
No,
I'd
that's
like to
proper
apologize.
source.
good
Yeah.
sources.
When we
Good.
were talking about the Wiggles 2 weeks ago, I fucked up the colors.
Oh, did you?
Yep. It was
Disaster.
brought to my attention
All
that I
right.
fucked it up.
That's
So
all right, bro.
sorry to anybody who gives a shit because no one ever brought it up. But I'm going to
Some
be
people
honest.
blowing up about it.
We're sorry. We're sorry for those who we have offended. I know it's very traumatic. It's a very serious topic. We should never get that wrong. But,
Anthony,
okay,
Greg, Murray, and Jeff.
now
we're
that we
sorry.
understand that what the previous yellow wiggle was on,
Mhm.
okay, this new girl that has come in, she is young. She's 16. She's a very
Ooh,
talented
And how
dancer.
much is she on?
Go to
Well,
school,
I want you to have a guess because LB was like, it's a new job. Let's figure
You
out.
told me what she's on, so I'll let LB
Yeah,
guess
LB,
first.
have a dig at what she's on.
Hey, Steph.
Hey, whoa,
Hey!
live audience.
Stop
none
that.
Of, none of that.
There was
We'll
some
kick you
helping
out
by
mid-pod,
the
we don't
live
give a
audience,
fuck.
which
Yeah.
I did not depict what she was.
Yeah,
It didn't make
There
too
was-
much
there was one of
sense.
these ones, and
You
I was
don't-
like, slow
I never
down.
knew. I never knew Stephanie had a sign.
So like she's 16 years old, so maybe that's a factor.
Yep.
Can't be throwing lots of money at 16-year-olds.
Mm.
Are they on TV? The Wiggles?
Yeah.
They're on
So
TV.
TV show,
that
all
weekly
the
TV
all
shows
royalties
film.
from toys that are made, et cetera, et cetera. So have a
But
dig.
if she's getting paid super low,
Mm.
maybe 100.
You're pretty much spot on. 150k.
150k.
Yeah.
Wow, still though, 16 years old should be doing backflips.
Yeah, that's fair. That is
But
fair.
It's
I don't know. I think it's a
for
little
a
bit.
16-year-old. I know that the maybe Emma Watkins didn't start out on 750,000.
That would be
Maybe
a good
she
stat.
grew
Mm.
her way up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then she thought, I want more money. Maybe she's gonna go reboot.
Yeah,
High Five
once you
now.
have like something
bring
you
High
can
Five
like,
back.
Yeah. Dude, I just think we should all take something from this that we've all fucked up and not pursued a career being Wiggles. I think we should next
It's never
week,
too
dude.
late, bro.
Next week,
We
I'll go
start
red. You go
our own
purple. You go yellow.
black.
We'll be the Mitch and Moose and LB up Wiggle show, and we'll just maybe do some dances. I don't know, man. Wiggles, shout out. Keen to
Three-
collaborate.
man-
You guys seem to have a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3-man
Mm.
stand-up comedy
Ooh.
where you two stand there and LB talks.
Oh, well, that's good.
Money.
But I reckon we do a little bit of the old sport.
Okay. Well,
All right, here
the
we go.
first thing that comes to my mind when we're talking about sport is skip ahead 5 minutes, Adrian. Is the cricket.
Yeah. So a lot has happened in the space of the week that we last spoke
Okay,
about.
Let's go back to the beginning.
Okay. Australia has played cricket now in the World Cup 3 times.
Yep.
We absolutely
Four.
pantsed.
4.
Four?
We played Bangladesh like last night.
Yeah, no, that was the third game. So we got
Are you sure?
yeah. Since we last spoke, I said that we'd lose to Sri Lanka. We beat Sri Lanka. All right. Then we got absolutely pants by England,
By England.
No,
and then we beat Bangladesh last night.
but it's the fourth game of their.
Yeah, sorry, but I'm saying that.
Sorry, okay.
Yeah, I'm
so
saying
the-
since
yeah,
I last spoke about
it's
it.
their fourth game of their
Yeah,
of the series though.
Yes.
So we beat Sri
Miscommunication.
Lanka, which I said we wouldn't, and then we got absolutely destroyed by England.
Pumped.
Absolutely destroyed. But
Bad form.
One of the biggest pumpings of all time.
yeah, and David Warner in like the Sri Lankan game, that keeper dropped the biggest sitter of all
Oh,
time.
dude, that was breadbasket stuff.
Dude,
It
bro,
went straight through the
shocking.
breadbasket, and
Yeah,
Sri Lanka seemed like they had come off a bender and went and played cricket. 'Cause
Yeah.
they were just not there.
Some
Mate,
would-
the fans. You see the Sri Lankan fans?
Yeah.
They're having a bender.
Yeah.
There's dancing.
they love it,
there's all-
bro.
all
Honestly,
sorts going on in
bucket
there.
list for me is to go watch a game of cricket over in their part of the world because they love it on a whole nother level to
Oh,
what
yeah.
Australian.
It
India,
is.
they're like gods. The
Yeah,
cricket players.
and it's insane. But anyway, so Australia then absolutely destroyed Bangladesh last night.
Big time.
But at what cost? We suck.
Well, no, but we needed to because we're getting to the nitty gritty part where it's like net run rate
2
is
games
important
left,
and
yeah.
like we need to because of
like
points. Like,
for and against.
Because it's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
top two that go through
yeah,
from,
top three to go to
from each group.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're currently
so-
in third, like same
Yeah.
points, but the point differential for the
Yeah.
ratio.
Because we're not making runs.
we're not, but we didn't have to last night. For instance, like we bowled Bangladesh out for like 78.
What happened to Zampa? Poor Zampa.
Bro, okay,
Zamp.
let's put that. Okay, I can speak on this because I am someone who was taking a hat trick.
Yep.
And it was fantastic.
Mhm. I'm somebody who has caught the ball for you to get a fifer.
Yep. So
Wow.
I
Unfortunate-
know what it's like.
unfortunately, Zampa only got one of those things last night. He got
He
a
got
5-wicket
fucked
haul. Matty Wade dropped Zampa. So Zampa's come in to bowl the hat-trick ball. And it is not very often that you actually create a chance on a hat-trick ball. But to create the chance and then for it to go down begging is absolutely heartbreaking. But in Matty Wade's defense, it was a bit being a fucking epic catch if he took it. But he dropped it.
I didn't actually see it. Like I seen a meme and it was like Zampa to Wade, Bro, that was my hat trick ball. And Wade was like, yeah, I tried to catch it.
And it was tough, man. But it was one of those things that they either stick or they don't, and it didn't stick. So
Was it like a full
classic.
extension? Like
nah, so
diving, or was it
really
like-
close to the
it
bat.
was a breadbasket thing as well?
Nah, like it's one of those
'cause
ones
if
where if
you
your
pole
gloves,
spin.
if your
Yeah,
gloves
yeah.
aren't in the right place, it's not going to go in.
Hey, It's
So
so important.
but anyway, I guess that's cricket. Oh wait, one more thing on cricket is that I know personally speaking for LB that we are very excited for this. But Australia is going to be doing an Australia versus Australia A game to replace the Australia versus Afghanistan Test match. And it's
Alright.
going to be like an Australian bat-off, I guess, to
Pretty
then
much, yeah.
pretty much get into the Ashes team, which
I
will be
guess
good.
It might be a bit of a bowl off for that, like extra fast bowler.
Exactly.
So you got Starr, Cummins, Hazelwood that will be in the team with Lino.
Yeah.
But with Pattinson gone, there'll be interesting. More. I guess we'll take a couple in the rest of the team.
There's going to be a couple in the mix. So it's going to be a cool game coming up leading into the Ashes, which is cool.
That's huge.
So do you reckon that Warner's going to open?
100%.
He's a
Warner,
superstar.
Warner, best known for scoring runs on Australian soil.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I actually seen. I couldn't have been when he made the fastest or the third fastest Test century. I think I went to that game.
Yeah, like
I rolled in
he's-
just as he had got to 70 or something.
Yeah, he's done some crazy stuff.
The
man.
Test matches are definitely the pinnacle of cricket, and it's just very
I mean,
good
I could
that-
sit there and just pound piss and just watch cricket all day.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's a good time, man. And
One
I
of the-
wish, I hope that with the continued growing of T20 cricket, that we continue to keep test fans in.
I love
for
when
sure.
there's a Western Australian test
Mm.
because you kind of get the morning in
Mm.
Sydney to do
Yeah.
whatever the fuck you want,
Yeah,
and then settle in at about midday,
and then
always
just
some
rip
cricket,
and tear.
and then the cricket's on at still 8 o'clock at night,
Yeah.
and that's just prime time cricket watching.
It's
Yeah.
very good.
Environment to be.
and then it
in.
ends at like
Do you
10,
want-
and it's like
And it's a Tuesday, and you're not going to work because you're in
Do-
holidays, and you're fucking blind.
Do you want to talk about prime time things? How about watching Paul Gallen's live stream the other day?
Mate.
Bruh, he.
shout out to Ben Eisenhuth, loves Paul Gallen.
Ben was. Oh, what did he say? The first time I
It's
met
his cousin or
Isaac,
something.
he
Yeah.
was like, "Hey, you going, mate? My name's Ben. My cousin's Paul Gallen. I went to school with what was his name?
Anyway,
Luke Geary.
Yeah.
Loves it.
So
Loves it, bro.
they had the Facebook Live for anyone's that Josh Alleyway.
Mm.
Aloye. Yeah.
How did that bloke say his name? Ole O'Shea. Anyway, and they
don't
want
know.
to have a bit of a scrap.
Yeah,
Well,
But,
they're meant to be fighting on the 10th of December.
yeah.
There's like a NRL All Star boxing night.
How do you reckon me and you would go, Moose, if me and you got in a
I
bit of
think
a...
we've dusted
bit
them
of a
before,
scrap.
and I think I won.
That was back in the day, man.
He's ready to go now. He's ready to go.
Yeah, no, I don't want
I'm
to
an
fight you
animal.
anymore. You're too aggressive.
I know I am.
Now, I guess like we could talk. I guess this sort of ties in. I was watching TikTok the other day, and it was this video, obviously from America. And it was this person walking around going to these Americans, "What is the most skillful sport?" And they're being Americans, being dumb as fuck. Shout out to all the Americans. Sorry if that offends you. With the greatest
Ba-bow.
respect.
But look,
But anyway, they in the video.
with that many people in America, you're bound to have more dumb cunts than smart cunts. I'm
Sorry.
but that's just how it is.
Yeah, sorry, but anyway, they were going on and saying that the majority was saying that baseball is the most skillful sport. I don't know about that.
I think they're fucking wrong.
Yeah, dude, I definitely think they're
I
wrong.
want to see.
Can we all give a top three? Is that
Okay,
what
no,
we're heading?
I've got something to back off here.
Top three hardest sports in the world.
Skill that you need the most skill
Yeah.
for.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I've got figures here to back my opinions.
Ooh.
So
He's
I sort of
come
came to
prepared.
Okay, you've got the answers, and we're going to give our opinions.
I've technically got an answer. It doesn't necessarily mean it's correct.
You've got statistics.
But yeah, he's got some
it's-
science and stats. That's always
It's all monetary. So this is big dollars that we're talking. And I'm going to say that the sport that requires the most skill would then obviously get paid the most money.
Yeah,
Would that make
so-
sense?
The sport,
I think the sport that brings that is the most popular and has the most fans would probably be the one that's most.
Skillful.
No. Well, that would bring in the most money.
Right.
Doesn't mean that the sport that you need most skill for
Mm.
might not be the one that's got heaps of fans.
Mm.
Because it might not be as exciting to watch, but the people that are performing the act are very skillful in what they're doing.
So what is the question that you're posing?
I'm posing the question, what sport requires the most skill?
Okay. LB,
I have a top three.
you
Okay,
go first.
Maybe not in the order because it's just obviously I've been sprung here.
Yeah.
Skateboarding.
Okay.
Can I sort of Yeah, skateboarding, because
You
that's
say whatever
some
the fuck you
that's
want,
some
bro.
flippy
Mm.
go over the jump. How are ya? Like I tried to do an ollie once, but I fell over, and then ollie, if anyone doesn't know, is just off the ground.
yeah.
Cricket's very difficult.
Mm.
Like all aspects, like bowling fast and accurately for 6 all day or whatever,
Mm.
and batting, like there's so many ways to get out, and there's so much
Yep.
little things.
Yeah.
Maybe Moose, you jump in here because
Yeah.
Okay,
I've stumbled on the old
the
third
sport,
one.
I've played a lot of sport in my time, and I think that the sport that requires the most skill, the most patience, the most dedication is golf.
Yeah.
That's got to be number one, man.
Yeah.
Like you're getting paid millions if you win.
And
if you win a weekend,
Just
like,
to finish off I would say soccer. To perform soccer at a very high level,
Mm.
like the close control and the pace to run
Yeah.
and have close control, and then while you're running as fast as you can, shoot, score,
Yeah.
or just hit the ball first time,
Mm.
like bend it when there's a keeper there, obviously trying to stop you, and there's a bloke
Yep.
defending you.
Yeah.
I'd say those 3.
So I'm
I
gonna
think
yep.
I didn't actually give a top 3.
Okay, go.
Do you want me to give a top 3?
Well, you can do whatever you want, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
Moose.
it's a Mitch and
You
Moose.
make the rules, baby.
Yeah, bro. You can talk whatever you want.
I
to
think
talk about.
golf is number 1 for the most
I
skill
agree,
involved.
yeah.
I
Mm.
think motorsports, whether it's F1 or
Yes.
Yep.
supercars
Yeah.
or like the bikes or whatever, that's got to be up there as well.
Yep.
Because you're
And
going like
You're going
Formula
fucking
1 cars
fast,
over
bro.
300 Ks.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're so like I get you low to the ground, but
And I
there's
think
so
like,
much.
there's so much G-force too.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think that
The
you don't
margins
really,
for error
you
is
don't really
Yeah.
think
so
about
small.
too. Yeah.
So I reckon we can all agree that baseball is not.
No, baseball is
Let's,
nowhere near
let's,
the
let's
top.
remember that these fuckers, bro, they literally catch in the outfield with a glove.
Y'all think
Yeah.
that baseball's
Bro.
hard?
I do think like the pitching is like that. They do
dude.
some funky stuff with that.
Dude, I don't
I
think that.
but,
do think like the ball moves a lot.
Ooh, yeah,
you gotta have an
100%.
eye to watch that ball
Dude,
move.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that baseball is not like you don't
Oh,
need
but
skill to
it's
do
not. It's not.
That's not top of the.
it. All right, let's
You try hitting a fucking stationary white ball off the ground. That's fucking hard.
Well, it is though. It doesn't sound like it's hard, but to
it's
put that
hitting
ball where you want to go.
Yeah,
100%.
hitting it is fine. I can hit it
I-
behind me maybe,
Yeah.
but to the hole.
I think
Yeah.
the third one would have I actually agree with you. I didn't think about it, but like skating.
Yeah,
Like you can
Yeah,
learn to
brother.
skate, and you kind of get to a
Even
ceiling.
like riding, it's hard.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got this. This was actually posted by Fox Australia today, and it's the highest paid athletes of all time.
Okay, so MJ
So-
is number 1.
Yeah. So in my mind,
Tiger Woods would be number
Mm.
2.
yep. And then Arnold Palmer, number 3.
Mm.
So and
Another
like
golfer.
we'll go off this top 10.
Is it Arnold Palmer?
The golfer. Yep.
Golfer, yeah.
Yeah. So there is not a single baseball player in this list.
What's there? And I might try and guess
So
a few
is
more
this,
names.
Alright, go
is
for
this
it,
a
go.
money
What
thing?
sports are there?
Okay, so the sports are the sports that these athletes do play. So there's basketball,
Yeah.
there's golf,
Yep.
there's football, as in like soccer.
Okay. Yeah.
There's boxing.
All right. So-
Then there's Formula 1, and then there's tennis.
Okay. So there's
And that's
Mayweather.
about money.
It's about money. Yeah.
Okay.
Mayweather's there for sure.
Yep.
In the tennis, you probably got Federer and
Yep.
Nadal.
Yeah, you got Federer.
You've got in the F1.
Oh, come on, Moose Goose.
You got it.
Hamilton
No.
or
Oh.
Lorenzo.
No, you got to go older, bro.
Really?
Oh,
I would've said-
Schumacher.
Yeah,
Oh,
Schumacher.
Of
Schumacher.
course.
You got
that's
Tiger
true.
Woods. You got
Yep.
MJ.
Yep.
You said Arnold Palmer already.
Yep.
What other sports were there?
still pretty
There's one more golfer. There's 2 football players you need to say, and then one more basketball player.
What do you think,
Football
Moose?
player
Yep.
Cristiano or
Oh,
Beckham.
Yeah,
No, yep. So Cristiano. Yep. Beckham's not in the list.
Messi?
Yep. That's the other. So they're the 2 soccers.
Yep.
He's done very
what was the
well, eh?
last
He's
doing
sport I
really
haven't
well.
got yet?
You haven't. You're
There's
missing
one more
one more
golfer.
basketball and one more golfer.
Jack Nicholson.
Yep.
Yeah, and basketball player LeBron.
Wow.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Moose has done
I
it.
was very surprised by the Schumacher thing because Hamilton's like pretty much surpassed nearly all the records that he's had, and the sport.
Schumacher.
The sport's got more money in it now than what it had.
Is
20 years
Schumacher
ago.
all right these days? Because he did have that skiing accident. He's,
Yeah.
he's a bit toasted.
They're very
now.
private about it, but
Yeah,
it's
you don't
not.
hear about it.
I
eh?
don't think it's.
Dude,
yeah.
what actually happened? Like,
He fell over skiing, fell over, hit a rock
Mm.
with his head,
did
Yeah.
he have a
in
helmet on?
coma for years. And I think he's slowly gotten.
He
He's
wasn't
not in a
for years,
coma.
hey.
They
But
blame the
Damn.
action camera. It was the GoPro, but then GoPro got out of it because they were like, "Look, man, it's
What was it on the helmet?
yeah,
Oh man,
Yeah.
Yes.
that's
Um,
rough.
It's
bro.
very
So,
rough
like,
because
go
now
on.
his son is
Mm.
actually in the F1,
yeah."
and he can't talk to his dad about it. So
Yeah.
it is very
Imagine
emotional time,
that, bro.
Traumatic
Imagine having one of the
yeah.
greatest F1 drivers of all time as your father, and you can literally not talk to him about how good he was, and like be like, "Hey, Dad, like,
And, like, hey,
how
like-
the fuck do I hit this corner at 300 miles an hour? Like, fuck."
Yeah, that's just
That would be very
coaching.
special for them to have. And
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
Dude, actually, do you know what, man? Like, F1 is so intense. Like, I feel like in Australia, because we have a very small exposure to it, but it is such a big beast of a sport.
Yeah,
There is
Obviously, Daniel Ricciardo is
Ricciardo,
huge for
yeah.
us, and like he's doing really well to bring like to showcase the sport to Australia. But like, I don't know, like I remember my dad went and watched like the pre down in Melbourne and stuff like that. It's definitely something I would want to go to, but more from like a photography point of view because I'd love to take
Yeah.
photos there. But yeah, interesting sport, eh?
very interesting sport. There is a Australian Grand Prix. Hey,
Yeah, in Melbourne.
yeah,
Melbourne.
in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been cancelled the past couple of years because of COVID.
Yeah, because of COVID.
Yeah.
Fuck
So,
COVID.
but yeah, I guess that's really all we've got really to talk about sport.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think
Yeah,
of anything
it's probably a
else.
bit disappointing that just how the world works, but how like these guys who are super skillful, who play, who are like maybe skaters or whatever, aren't on a high.
They're getting there, man. Now that
Yeah.
skating's in the Olympics,
Yeah.
and the best skater in the world didn't win the Olympics.
Well, I don't know. Like Yuto is pretty
For the
good.
last
5
years, Nigel's
Yeah.
been the best skater in the world.
hands down.
And he still is one of the best skaters. He's won more medals than I think anyone.
Yeah, so you better
His
like
trophy room
yeah,
would be just
skating.
chock-a-block.
Skating is definitely making its way into the world,
Yeah.
and it's good, man. It's good for the sport. It's good for all action sport, really. They need to get the more respect that it deserves. Even coming from like
I think
a
action sports as a whole.
yeah, even coming from like a creator who works in the action sport world, like even just like I work in obviously the photography and videography world, and like if I say I shoot, if someone was like, oh, I shoot like portrait photography, like companies are like, oh my god. But like if you go shoot like a motorbike rider who's like going like crazy fast, and like you actually have the proper understanding of how to use a camera.
You're breaking down, taking a photo of something that's not moving, i.e. a mountain, versus somebody riding down a mountain
Yeah.
at fucking breakneck pace.
Yeah, and like
Which is harder?
yeah,
Which one's harder?
oh yeah, the one who stands still.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But yeah, I guess we'll wrap it up with the last two questions.
quick.
Yeah, dude, we've sort of but it hasn't gone quick though. I never actually.
No, you know what? It goes quick. I'd love to just sit here and just go for hours. We're actually very close. Can someone look at how many followers a Mission Moose page has? Because we did say when we got to 200 that I was allowed to come in here 14 beers deep and then do the podcast.
Very scary, Mitchell.
As dumb as.
Yeah.
One of the
131. You're doing a very
131.
good.
Where were we last week?
Wow.
I have no idea. Maybe like 100. I don't know.
I don't even think we're at that, bro. I think we're less than 100.
I think the reels are what's like even Dylan, like, and Dylan's one of my very good friends. Up.
Shout out Diligent Construction.
Yeah, big time.
One
One
of
of
honestly-
the busiest mans of all time.
Well, I think we're just
loves
gonna give him
loves a
shout out
12-hour
tonight.
day.
King of social media. Bro.
Loves a
Yeah, bro.
bloody
Did-
Oh,
12-hour day.
I got the reel that got 15K and we have like 70
and
followers.
you're the
Yeah.
only person in the real hey.
Well, no, but
And even like someone like that, to elaborate on my point, still watch the reel.
Yeah.
And like that's where he said, oh, like he mentioned to me last night that they're doing very well.
so
So even
Well,
like that's
I would like to shout out
Mm.
Diligent.
Yeah.
And like I am a carpenter, obviously, and he
Yeah.
would be a competitor of sorts, but he is very, very good at what he does. He's always top of the line, top quality.
Very
I respect-
intelligent man.
I respect what he does a lot.
Mm.
I look up to the work that he does a lot.
Mm.
And, if I'm too busy, I would honestly recommend Diligent Constructions.
yeah.
One of the great construction companies all
Hey,
time.
shout out to him.
Shout out Diligent. Reach out if you want to sponsor a pod.
Yeah, bro.
I did give you a whole mess of moose gear and I never got any Diligent gear. So
well,
upsetting.
we are talking about that last night actually. The hats he got, nah, they're not like this.
The ones that he got?
Yeah. So maybe he'll
still love him.
On the topic of your work, and this will tie into our viewer question. What is your dream job in your line of work?
I've thought about this.
Right, good. I'm glad.
Ooh.
I have thought about this.
Mm.
I don't have an answer.
All right. So what do you want me to go then?
I mean, I'm happy to just kind of freeball it because I don't actually have a dream position
Mm.
or a dream.
Or maybe like a dream project.
Well, and that's was the question I think actually said
Yeah.
project.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think a massive. So you know what my dream project is? It was the job that I had when I was in Windsor,
Right.
where it was the client had an idea.
Mm.
He'd come to me and say, "Hey, I want to do this,"
Mm.
and he didn't know what the fuck he actually was doing.
Yeah.
So I had to organize and just do everything off
Mm.
my own back.
Yeah.
Like it was where it's someone else's money they don't actually care. They just want the job to be done however it needs to be.
Mm,
Where I just get to run the show, roll in, do what I want,
mm.
and have that great project, that great final product at the end.
Would you ever want to move and like go work over in Canada and actually like do like the proper process of like actually going out and cutting down the pine and like doing everything? Because
I
like,
actually, when I was in Colorado,
Mm.
there was like a job site down the road from where we were staying.
100% you wouldn't smoke.
And I was like, Ash, I want to go down there. I want to just let me go.
Yeah.
And she's like, you know, go. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I didn't go down there,
Yeah.
but I did see all the boys working in there.
Yeah.
And that looked cold.
Yeah.
Fuck, it was cold.
Yeah.
Like,
Definitely not a job to want to be doing in the winter, but
dude,
yeah.
I don't know. I think it would be mad. I would
Yeah.
love to go and do the chop the tree down,
Yeah.
mill it yourself,
Yeah.
source your own.
I know, because I know my brother of, I'm not going to say his company because the dude doesn't look after him that well, in my opinion.
Man, I've offered that dude a job a few times.
Yeah, I know, but he's just too busy and he's too respectful to the guy. But I know he'd love it, and I thought you'd probably enjoy the same. Me personally, a dream project for me, man. Well, you know, unfortunately, last week I don't think, like, I'm not going to say it was my dream job, but I didn't get the job that I thought was a really good job for me.
It was part of your dream.
It was definitely, but like, so anyway, doesn't matter. I've turned the loss into a win mentally,
You got to do that.
and exactly
So
what
like
you're gonna
we
do.
said at the beginning of this whole project that we're doing, mindset is everything.
time.
Yeah, big time, man. So yeah, guys, the quicker that you can flip and try find the silver lining in any situation, the better it is for
Definitely.
you. But for me personally, I guess I'm not gonna lie, man. Like shooting some crazy
Hey,
like
look,
mountain biking.
we don't lie on this
Nah.
podcast.
Shooting
Oh,
some
yeah.
like crazy mountain biking video in like I'd love to do like just go into like the deep like wilderness and like find and build like crazy trails out of stuff and just I don't know, but then somehow tie that in with like the mindset of the rider and like how, because I find it very interesting with all these action sport athletes that I like work with, is that like it is so fucking scary. Like me personally, oh well, sorry, LB Cam's out, man.
LB Cam's
Sorry,
gone.
bro. My
Hang
bad,
on,
bro.
Jay, this is twice now. What's going on?
Bro, well, it's the first time I've used the GoPro. I didn't know what was going to happen. The memory card probably filled up.
Moose. It's all good, man.
Yeah, I'm just.
all good.
I'm just.
OB's still here, baby.
Yeah, he still is.
Hopefully my microphone's still working.
And someone unplugged the third microphone.
Well, actually, do you know what we could do while I do talk about this? Is that we could have one of these magical fairies that are in the. Oh, I don't know, actually, because it might be the SD
I think
card.
we're nearly done though. We're gonna.
Yeah,
answer,
we
like,
are.
2 more
Yeah.
questions.
Anyway, it's all good. Sorry, Albert. Yeah, but like, I like the thing that I enjoy about these athletes that I work with, man, is their mindset, and it's like, I'd love to really dive into that because it is so crazy that these dudes literally throw themselves on these machines, whether it be with a motor, with a bike, and like rip down these hills as fast as they possibly can, and it's just like having the confidence to do that is just so insane because like I've tried it. And it's so scary.
I think you do your best work when, and this is just me being
Go
being
for
an
it.
honest moose.
Shoot from the moose.
Is when someone comes to you and they know exactly what they want to do, and you just simply capture it. That's when you do your best work. When you're you're there and I see the videos you make and I see the content you produce and I see the way you think about like the boys getting there and they're just riding around the track, but they're doing their thing. You know what they're doing, but you pull yourself without you actually having to ask them to do anything in particular. You always come out with the best result.
Do you know what's really funny? Actually, I'm sitting about this. Like, I would have thought that my dream project would have been snowboard related, and I definitely still think it is. But the way that my world is at the moment, it's actually sort of not. But yeah, I guess to like run around the question a little bit as to what my actual dream project is. Man, anything that has action sport and some form of mindset in it, and I'm about it. So yeah.
I'd love to say I was listening to you, but I was getting the VB out.
That's all right, man. I don't know if this last one's a bit of a question, more of a statement, but it's like, why can't apprentices throw tools?
Okay.
They're under lots of pressure. And
No, they're not under any pressure.
They're probably getting yelled at.
Okay, if I said...
Especially if
you
they work for the
fuckwit.
moose.
Mate, oi. I worked for the moose for one day. Never again. Crazy man.
I literally say to my apprentices, if you can throw it from where you are to where I am, I can catch it. Doesn't matter how you throw it. As long as you
That's so
throw
questionable.
it, as if, bro.
Tickets.
Seriously,
I might throw something at him right now.
chuck anything at me and I'll catch it.
All right, well, no.
You got
well,
your lip balm. Your lip balm.
Oh, well, come on, cuz. I'm used to catching fucking drop saws. And
Oh, we'll throw
fucking-
your water bottle then.
Ah!
Look at that. Look at that.
I
What?
did-
You dropped it. Oh.
Yes!
Breadbasket
Up,
stuff.
up,
Who's
LP.
best known for saying that he could catch anything that's thrown at him, drops
On
to
the
his
job
own-
site.
And Mitchell,
Before I
those
had
were
fucking 5
two,
beers.
good throws that should have been caught.
Dude,
If that was in the slips,
I wish the LB cam was on.
Oh,
Fuck.
Someone get the LB cam.
Alright,
so
sorry.
LB cam is broken, but Lang has caught that.
Yeah, sorry for those
Thanks,
guys,
it's
but
me.
LB absolutely murdered that catch. So, for those who were listening, Moose had two objects thrown at him, one small, one a bit larger. Both definitely touched the fingers and both went down.
Hang on.
Back
I've
in my
had
cricket
fucking
days,
5
if-
beers. I'm in no state to be catching shit.
I reckon you've had 5 beers at work and still asked for shit to be thrown
Actually,
at you.
quick story.
Okay, quick.
Okay, quick story. I
Quick.
went out on a Friday night. Before I had work on the Saturday, right?
Of course.
And I went out on the Friday
Because you
and-
have a huge FOMO.
and I got hella lit.
Mm,
And I rolled into work with fuck all sleep. I
mm,
cut a deal with Tim.
mm.
I said, "How about?" And they knew I was source because I was sending them Snapchats all night. And I said to him, "I was like, cut your deal. I'll work for a half day, but I'll work at a half rate." And he goes, "Yeah, sweet, no worries, but I get to keep drinking."
Yeah,
So they had an esky full of beers,
yeah.
and I think there was like 6 or 7 in there. I
Mm.
drank them all in about 40 minutes.
That's what I said. That's fucked up.
That sounds like we might need to go to an AA meeting next
I
week, eh?
worked till about lunchtime.
Yeah.
And then I sent the apprentice to go and get more beers. So go get me a case. I gave him my card.
Yeah.
You know how when you pay for something,
What is wrong with
it
you?
comes up on your phone,
Yeah.
like how much you spent. It was like $16 ago. This cunt's not bought me a case. He comes back with his 6-pack. I lost it. I go, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
Told you to get me a case." Anyway, come back with the 6-pack. Ended up getting the case.
Yeah.
Passed out. Maybe 6 beers into the case. I was sending him back to get a case. So I was passed out maybe 6 beers into the case.
Yeah.
They ended up having to drag me out of the job site. And
Yeah.
that's why I don't drink when I'm at work anymore.
Well, dude, I think that doesn't need to be. I don't think we need to tell people that they shouldn't drink on
Yeah.
the job site.
Yeah.
It should be
Yeah.
pretty
Hey,
known,
I wasn't
shouldn't
in
it?
charge.
Should have been,
I was just a fucking lucky man. I was half day, half
No,
rate.
this is back.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Well-
nah, this was maybe 3 or 4 years ago. This is, this is when I was still a loose cannon.
Different bloke, eh?
Still a loose cannon.
yeah,
Jeez.
he's really ironed out now.
Yeah,
Straight and narrow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, I think that's going to be it for this episode, guys. It's been eventful. It's been great. I've loved everything that's happened here. Thank you very much to LB. Sorry about your LB cam. I'll make sure I'm a better.
Oh, in the
I'm a better
catch
guy
too. That
next
was
week.
like a great, great moment.
one of the great
Moose,
catches.
bam, bam, can't
Yeah,
catch.
that's
LB
all right.
can
Hey,
catch.
look, for those who experienced it, in the flesh,
They all
we'll
love
cherish
it.
that forever.
I will.
I certainly will as well.
I think you can get fucked.
Yeah,
Great.
fair enough, man. That's
Great
cool.
to
I'll go fuck myself, bro.
No. Hey,
oh.
hey. Don't do that.
Right, okay.
I like it when you're unfucked.
All right, I'll unfuck myself.
Unfuck yourself.
Yep, unfucked.
Defuck.
Yep.
So Mitchell, this is what Moose is like at 5. We can't bring him in here at 14.
This weekend. Hey, he said it. The people want it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna
Moose,
happen.
now
Technically,
LB's in charge.
Technically, no one's actually said that they want it.
People have told me in the flesh.
Oh, right, okay.
Jack's told me. Adrian's told me. Kayla wants
Oh,
to see it.
Adrian.
Steph wants to
that one
see it.
doesn't count.
Wow,
We're
Jesus.
getting fucking sauce.
Alrighty then,
Steph
guys.
was just
Well,
joking.
I think we're at 130 followers. So hopefully
131, baby.
Well,
So-
I think by the end of by
Surely?
Friday next week,
Yeah.
we'll have 200.
we need to figure out a name for the people who watch the Mitch and Moosettes.
Nah,
Nah.
that was a dumb
The friends of
suggestion.
Mitch and Moose.
Yeah.
Oh, next week we've
Friends
got
of Mitch and Moose.
What do we have next
The
week?
Foms. Nah, that's
Nah,
gay too.
That's dumb as well.
Yeah.
What was that?
Friends of
M&Ms?
M&Ms?
Oh,
Ooh.
M&Ms.
Yeah,
That's
the
a good
M&Ms.
idea.
I actually don't mind
Oh,
that.
that's a good one.
Well, shout out to the M&Ms.
Shout out to the
You have no
M&Ms.
choice. That's what you're now called.
Use our M&Ms. Next week, Are we gonna go like that side? Oh shit.
How about we just talk about it next
Yeah,
week?
we'll
Nah,
keep
I
it
wanna
secret.
just let
Keep it
let the
confidential.
audience
Yeah,
know
well,
what's
yeah,
coming up next
what
week.
biscuits we doing next week?
Next week we'll stick with the Tim Tam. We got
Yep.
Tim Tam caramel versus Ice Vovos.
Well, should the viewers be in charge of what biscuits we?
Oh, no,
divulge
dude,
in?
we've
No,
already
no,
drawn
no.
it up.
I
Oh,
drew this
all
up.
right then.
It's up. It's ready to go. It's on the whiteboard. Once it's on the whiteboard,
It doesn't come off.
photo is now up. Yeah, but anyway, so be sure to get around us on Instagram at the Mitch and Moose. Be sure to get around us on YouTube at the Mitch and Moose Show and on Spotify.
Yep.
Fuck Apple Music.
Fuck Apple Music.
Anything like shares, comments,
Yeah,
like it
guys,
means for
get
the
around it.
algorithm.
It
So
all
No one
helps us.
understands it,
Yeah.
So
but it's a thing. Commenting, saving it on your Instagram, that helps.
Yep.
Just a little fire emoji, bit of an up,
Yep.
bit of an up / LBcam.
Yeah, let us know if you got around the LB cam.
We want more LB cam.
Yeah.
If you do, if you don't
and it
want
not to go flat during it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, have a wonderful weekend and
Up.
I'll see you later.
See you later.
Bye.